The NFL has increasingly become a passing league.
Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill, they are the best wide receiving duo in all of the National Football League.
How does each pass-catching pair stack up to the rest of the league? Well, today we take a look at grades for every NFL team by their projected starters at wide receiver entering the 2023 season. Arizona Cardinals, Marquise Brown and Rondale Moore. Grade C. When healthy, the Arizona Cardinals' diminutive duo make up for their size deficiencies by winning with separation. Moore using his quickness to get by defenders in open space, and Brown possessing elite deep speed to create chunk plays down the field. Atlanta Falcons, Drake London and Mac Hollins. Grade C+. After setting career highs across the board last year with the Raiders in Las Vegas, Hollins signed with Atlanta this offseason, and the special team star looks to have secured a starting role as a solid secondary option for the Falcons, opposite their second-year stud receiver. London looked absolutely electric as a rookie, and he'll likely be the focal point of the Falcons' passing game in 2023. Baltimore Ravens, Rashad Bateman and Odell Beckham Jr. Grade C+. A first-round pick of the Ravens in 2021, Bateman has struggled to live up to his lofty pedigree with injuries plaguing both of his first two seasons. OBJ signed in Baltimore this spring after spending a year recovering from an ACL injury. But you know, keep an eye on rookie speedster Zay Flowers. This year's first-round pick from Boston College could easily wind up as a WR1 in the Charm City before season's end. Buffalo Bills, Stephon Diggs, and Gabriel Davis. Grade B+. Alright, off-season drama aside, Bills superstar wide receiver Stephon Diggs will again lead the explosive Buffalo passing attack as the favorite target at quarterback Josh Allen in 2023. Fourth-year pro Gabe Davis took another step forward last year after being used mostly as a rotational deep threat over his first two NFL seasons. If Davis can take an additional leap this upcoming season, the Bills' dynamic duo could quickly rise in the rankings. Carolina Panthers, DJ Chark and Adam Thielen. Grade C. Aging veterans Chark and Thielen topped the initial wide receiver depth chart in the Panthers' new-look offensive attack, and their vast experience should help rookie quarterback Bryce Young assimilate quickly to the NFL game. Chicago Bears, DJ Moore and Darnell Mooney. Grade B. Mooney was a massive disappointment last season, coming off a breakout 2021 campaign. Chicago made a blockbuster trade this offseason, acquiring a legitimate #1 target from the Carolina Panthers in Moore. And he should instantly add some much-needed juice to the Bears' previously pitiful passing attack. Cincinnati Bengals, Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. Grade A+. One of only a handful of NFL clubs boasting two bona fide #1 pass catchers, the Bengals have surrounded quarterback Joe Burrow with an embarrassment of riches at wide receiver. Both players missed time during last season's slate, nevertheless managing to hit the 1,000-yard mark together for the second consecutive campaign and remain one of the premier receiver combinations in all of pro football entering 2023. Cleveland Browns, Amari Cooper and Donovan Peoples-Jones. Grade B. The Browns enter 2023 with one of the deepest wide receiver rooms in the league, led by the ever-consistent Cooper. Peoples-Jones also set career highs last season, but will enter a contract year with the most competition he's ever faced for targets, after the Browns traded for slot receiver Elijah Moore and drafted Tennessee jump ball specialist Cedric Tillman in the 3rd round of this year's NFL Draft. Dallas Cowboys, CeeDee Lamb and Brandon Cooks. Grade A. Lamb broke out in a big way last year, setting new career marks in targets, receptions, yards, and touchdowns for the Cowboys in his 3rd NFL season. Joining Lamb out wide will be well-traveled veteran deep threat Brandon Cooks, a consistent producer who has 1,000-yard seasons with every team he's ever played for. Denver Broncos, Jerry Jeudy and Courtland Sutton. Grade B. An absolutely atrocious 2022 for the Broncos offense. Denver's talented yet oft-injured wide receiver pairing put together respectable but ordinary seasons. Now fully healthy, Sutton and Jeudy should feature heavily in the foreseeably improved Broncos passing attack, with Hall of Fame head coach and offensive mastermind Sean Payton now calling the shots in Denver. Detroit Lions, Amon-Ra St. Brown and Marvin Jones. Grade B-. Quickly developing into one of the league's top playmakers, St. Brown appears poised to top his previous output and again lead the Lions offense in 2023. His projected running mate, former first-rounder Jameson Williams, will miss the first 6 games of the upcoming slate following a gambling suspension, leaving elder statesman Marvin Jones as the solid but unspectacular secondary option out wide as the reliable veteran returns to Detroit after spending 2 seasons with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Green Bay Packers, Christian Watson and Romeo Doubs. Grade C+. Both Packers receivers saw significant snaps as rookies, with each showing strong potential in spurts but struggling with consistency in their introductory season. But both young pass catchers should improve with full-time roles in their sophomore seasons. Houston Texans, Nico Collins and Robert Woods. Grade C-. Now with his 4th franchise entering his 11th NFL season, Woods is a steady and serviceable presence for a rebuilding Texans team that'll feature a rookie quarterback under center in 2023. Collins will attempt to break out in his 3rd pro season as the 6'4" prototype from Michigan competes with 2022 second-rounder John Mechie III and this season's 3rd-round selection Tank Dell for targets in a crowded but generally unproven receiver room. Indianapolis Colts, Michael Pittman and Alex Pierce. Grade C+. The entire Colts offense regressed significantly last season, including Pittman, who managed to set a career high in catches but saw a dip in yards and touchdowns in his 3rd year as a pro. Pierce was a pleasant surprise as a rookie and now looks like a lock to inherit a majority of the 91 targets vacated by Paris Campbell. Jacksonville Jaguars, Calvin Ridley and Christian Kirk. Grade B+. Kirk set personal bests in nearly every statistical metric last season in his 1st year with the Jaguars, helping propel quarterback Trevor Lawrence's breakout 2022 campaign as the top target in Jacksonville. The Jaguars traded for Ridley while he was still serving a suspension for violating the NFL's gambling policy last season, and the former superstar wide receiver eyes a return to peak form after spending more than a year away from football. Kansas City Chiefs, Marquez Valdes-Scantling and Richie James. Grade C-, with leading receiver Juju Smith-Schuster as well as McCole Hardman each leaving in free agency. Targets are up for grabs in Kansas City. Veteran speed demon Valdes-Scantling returns for his 2nd year as a solid situational deep threat, while James was a consistent playmaker from the slot for the New York Giants during a career year in 2022 before signing with the Chiefs this summer. Kansas City will likely spread the wealth again this upcoming season as they continue to develop their young talent at wide receiver. Las Vegas Raiders, Devontae Adams and Jacoby Myers. Grade B. Adams proved without a doubt that he can perform no matter who his quarterback is, as the perennial All-Pro led the league in touchdown receptions in his 1st year apart from Green Bay and Aaron Rodgers. Myers joins Las Vegas after leading the New England Patriots in receiving each of the last 2 seasons, and he has great familiarity with McDaniel's system from their time together in Foxborough. Los Angeles Chargers, Keenan Allen and Mike Williams. Grade A+. Prior to missing 7 contests due to injury in 2022, Allen had been selected to 5 straight Pro Bowls. Williams returns for his 7th year with the team, and the contested catch specialist should also be back to full strength after missing 4 games last season. Los Angeles Rams, Cooper Kupp and Van Jefferson. Grade B-. In 2022, Kupp only played 9 games before an ankle injury prematurely ended his season. Jefferson has been solid but unspectacular as a generally inconsistent outside option for the Rams, and now enters his 3rd year looking to prove that he can stay healthy and produce as a secondary receiver behind Kupp and head coach Sean McVay's elaborate offensive scheme. Miami Dolphins, Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. Grade A+. The Miami Dolphins' unstoppable duo at wide receiver is without question one of, if not the best combination in the NFL. With 2 of the league's best deep threats terrorizing opposing defenses on a weekly basis, the Dolphins simply need to keep their young franchise quarterback healthy and upright to distribute the ball to their all-world pair of pass catchers. Minnesota Vikings, Justin Jefferson and KJ Osborne. Grade B+. Jefferson has been an unstoppable outside for the Minnesota Vikings ever since he entered the league in 2020. With Adam Thielen moving on in free agency, Minnesota will likely turn to 4th-year pro KJ Osborne and rookie 1st-round pick Jordan Addison to absorb additional opportunities in the passing game, along with talented tight end TJ Hawkinson. New England Patriots, Juju Smith-Schuster and Devontae Parker. Grade C+. Fresh off a Super Bowl win with the Kansas City Chiefs, Smith-Schuster signed with New England this summer and seems like the best bet to lead the Patriots in receiving in 2023. His running mate is likely veteran Devontae Parker, who's a solid player with starting experience and size, but has struggled with injuries and inconsistencies since his breakout 2019 campaign with the Dolphins. New Orleans Saints, Chris Olave and Michael Thomas. Grade B+. Olave was phenomenal as a rookie for the Saints in 2022. If Thomas can finally put together a healthy season for New Orleans and Olave continues his upwards trajectory, the Saints duo could easily vault into the elite tier of receivers in very short notice. New York Giants, Isaiah Hodgins and Wan'Dale Robinson. Grade C-. The Giants pairing could be slightly better than expected as both young players showed flashes of promising potential and limited action. But it's going to be most likely a wide receiver by committee situation in New York, as veterans Darius Slayton, Sterling Shepard, and Paris Campbell, as well as a rookie 3rd-rounder Jalen Hyatt, are also going to be pushing for snaps in 2023. New York Jets, Garrett Wilson and Allen Lazard. Grade B. After winning Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2022, Wilson appears ready to take the leap into superstardom after New York traded for future Hall of Fame quarterback Aaron Rodgers this summer. Rodgers will enjoy some familiar faces at receiver, as both Allen Lazard and Randall Cobb will compete with holdovers Corey Davis and standout UDFA rookie receiver Jason Brownlee for targets in this totally revamped Jets aerial attack. Philadelphia Eagles, A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. Grade A+. Brown was undeniably dominant as the favorite target of Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts. Smith also had a career campaign statistically, and the Eagles' elite receiver pairing helped Hurts enjoy an MVP caliber season and Super Bowl appearance in 2022. Pittsburgh Steelers, Deontay Johnson and George Pickens. Grade B+. Following a breakthrough 2021 season that saw him selected to his first Pro Bowl, Johnson stumbled through a nightmarishly inefficient effort last fall. Pickens showed upside in a jaw-dropping rookie introduction and could develop into a top choice for the Steelers' second-year quarterback Kenny Pickett, as Pittsburgh hopes to push for a return trip to the playoffs this upcoming season. San Francisco 49ers, Brandon Ayuk and Deebo Samuel. Grade A. While Samuel is a threat to score in a variety of ways, Ayuk is by far the more polished receiver, and having both young playmakers to go with tight end George Kittle and running back Christian McCaffrey should help out whoever ends up being under center for the 49ers in 2023. Seattle Seahawks, DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett. Grade A+. Another top contender for best WR duo. Metcalf and Lockett have been two of the most consistent receivers in football over the past half-decade, and they were a large part of why Geno Smith's revival last season was able to happen. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. Grade A+. Evans is arguably the most consistent wide receiver to ever play in the NFL. The oversized receiver still remains among the best in the business and pairs perfectly with the slithery veteran slot option Chris Godwin to form one of the most talented pass-catching pairs in the NFL today. Tennessee Titans, DeAndre Hopkins and Treylon Burks. Grade B-. Hopkins played incredibly well considering the Cardinals' comical quarterback situation last season. The Cardinals then traded Hopkins to Tennessee, where he'll be the main option in the passing offense for quarterback Ryan Tannehill. Burks got off to a slow start last year, but the former first-round pick showed some flashes of elite ability, and will now get the chance to learn and develop behind a future Hall of Fame receiver in Hopkins. Washington Commanders, Terry McLaurin and Jahan Dotson. Grade B+. Easily a top 10 NFL wideout in his own right, McLaurin is flanked by versatile veteran Curtis Samuel and second-year sensation Jahan Dotson, as Washington prepares to unveil a drastically different offense in 2023. But who do you think has the best wide receiver duo in the league? Let us know in the comment section below. If you liked this video and learned a thing or two, clicking the like button helps out a ton, and hey, we appreciate it. If this is your first time coming around to TPS though, subscribing is a great idea, because we put out videos like this every single day. But as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.